whatsoever on the board. All flickers all around. Both teams are looking for blood. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, into the Land of Dawn for the final game, for the final match of week number 6. We're gonna close it out with DEWA United and Evos Legends. Let's see who comes out on top.
Let's see indeed. And looking at the compositions again, take a look at Lanaya's rotation already. Invading and harassing and getting it as well.
Yeah, this is the advantage of having better wave clear in mid-prio. DEWA were able to facilitate this, and you can really see that he's going for more even in the top side, but Sutsujin is able to claim that away. But it's still a big advantage for Lanaya. Oh, never mind. He doesn't get the lethal. Sutsujin
Equalized.
Here we are. I would expect a little bit more aggression, honestly, coming in from the Franco. I think that's one of the beautiful things about the Franco here after the patch, the fact that he can already have so much kill pressure before he hits that level 4 power spike. And yet, when we take a look at the emblems, okay, so we were talking about this, right? Lethal Ignition in comparison to Impure Rage, and it looks like Keys on the Farsa still opting for Lethal Ignition.
still wants that burst damage instead of the Impure Rage. Because I think for the Farsa, you do rely more on just a cycle of your a rotation, a single rotation of your skills, not really spammable, right? So might as well go for the Lethal Ignition, get it done with, and then back away.
That makes sense. Here in the bottom lane, though, Lanaya.
Oh, good flicker to juke and sidestep that shield unity threat. Turtle will be up though, and it seems like rotation-wise, it's equal as well. So Baxia and as well as Fredrin now will be in that turtle pit.
Fluffy has already hit that level 4, though, okay, Dixon just got it. I thought that was something of an advantage that they could utilize before they surround the turtle. That's Sutsujin. Very aggressive power stats as Lanaya goes in again.
Flicker penalty zone popped now. The damage isn't really there, but take a look at Dixon dealing damage. Lanaya claims Sutsujin as both junglers now taken out. Dixon should be the next target here as Fluffy and Van Strong will help right there to pop that Feather Airstrike, but the Bloody Hunt will lock Van Strong down and will take him down. Shako, quite low, taken out as well. That was a very long fight, 2 for 2 at the end of the day.
Equal trade. It's literally the same. Roamer and a jungler taken down. But I think it's the lasting effects of that fight. The fact that Fluffy got 2 kills now means that Dixon is in a whole world of trouble in this matchup. Fluffy's gonna have much more chance of making an impact in these team fights with some more damage. 2 kills is gonna rack up, and Evos Legends know it. That's why they already started the turtle.
Okay, Lanaya. He's now alone with the help of Dixon. Stunned. Iron Hook missed. Lanaya terrified as well. Sutsujin claims the turtle. Right in the backside though. Will be all in. All the damage to come through. He tries to survive. Shako will fall as well as Dixon as Evos Legends has more say in the turtle fight.
I can't believe just one difference, right? You mentioned about that EXP lane, but wait a minute, the top side, Doma getting caught very low. What?
Oh my god, torn apart memory with the help of Kaze though. Will deal more damage, and take a look at the talents prediction. For the first time today, it's unanimous.
How long has it been since all the talents were in agreement with something, but Van Strong?
Flicker, Bloody Hunt, and as well as Kaze will deal enough damage towards Van Strong. Lanaya though will crash Fluffy. A-okay, no follow-up.
Don't try to change the topic, Eterna.
What?
Every team you predicted today has lost, okay?
Well,
So don't try to change it, okay? So you're...
there's a first time for everything, you know?
You predicted Evos Legends, okay. I'm just looking out for any miracles that can happen here.
No, like, what happens when we have the same prediction, right? That's the real question here.
Yeah, will it be nullified? The curse, we'll see. Dixon, though, yeah, like we mentioned, that 2-kill lead. Now it's a 3-kill lead and 2 assists even. You can see a 1,000 gold lead already, and Doma up top, yeah. He actually already used the flicker and he was still chased down. That's why he decided to go for the all-in. That did not work out in favor of Doma. He was slain up top, and now he has to just clear out in this minion wave. Won't really be able to do much. And that's what I said about the matchup in the gold lane. And that's, I honestly still think that DEWA might have an advantage because of that, right? The Brody here should be able to get that power spike much, much faster than the Beatrix.
But they need to protect that. Because Evos Legends, understanding the situation, they might look for a punish onto Watt, onto the Brody in the top lane. But as you can see here, both teams are already opening up the map, looking for vision, perhaps even a pickoff before they start setting up for this turtle fight. The one thing that we do need to take into consideration is Sutsujin is level 8. Meanwhile, Lanaya level 7, so there's already a gap between both of these junglers.
I mean, looking at the mini-map earlier, it's just it's Van Strong just screening Lanaya, right? Somehow just wherever Lanaya is going, there is just Angela in the map as well.
There you go. Just a trade on the map. For Evos Legends, they get the turtle. For DEWA, they get the Brody. A full-on turret, but Doma has been rotated down below. Van Strong again, he yells Lanaya.
Shield Unity on towards Lanaya. The damage will they be there? Feather airstrike popped as well. Flicker! Penalty zone was huge! Dixon catching Van Strong and as well as quite off guard. In the front side though, Fluffy receives the bloody hunt, escapes with the bravest fighter, and the torn apart memory will deal not enough damage to take him down. DEWA United, good pickoff. Evos Legends now, their lead slowly diminishes.
That was nearly a disaster for DEWA United, honestly, right? They were the one to initiate that skirmish in the bottom side. They nearly had that whole thing turn around, but luckily Dixon with the penalty zone onto 2-3 members in that bush, that was the cherry on top. And they were able to finally get that rotation worthwhile, right? Taking out Van Strong. Now though, 7 minutes in, we already see the damage coming through for the Beatrix. And Watt picking up the Malefic Roar. At this point, who has the edge?
Malefic Roar, have to see. Is 2 items better than 1? Well, 2 items better than 0. Right now, Doma doesn't even have the BOD yet. And it's due to this build. I would say, I don't want to say outdated, but it is a build that we rarely see nowadays. The Fury Hammer into the BOD. Usually we just see the BOD straight now, right? So, still a creative choice that Doma is going for right now. It will delay that BOD from being built. Usually we see it in the 5th to 6th minute. Now he actually got it in the 7th minute, 40th second. So already quite a delay. As Watt is just styling right now on turrets with this build.
Oh, further airstrike early. Bloody Hunt as well as quite awkward positioning. Fluffy now in the area, trying to deal damage as well with the help of Hardguard, but it seems like the damage will not be enough. Torn apart memory just to clear the waves as it's all a distraction. It's a cry for inner turret, top side.
Oh, is that worth it? Is that a worth a trade?
Tier 2 for tier 2 for no tier 2. They get a lot of damage on the tier 2, but I don't think so. I think well, it depends if they get the Lord. If they get the Lord, then it is going to be a value trade.
Okay, Sutsujin received a lot of damage. Torn apart memory will not be enough to take him down as it's all just a zone. DEWA United comfortably takes the Lord.
1,000 gold lead for DEWA United in the 8th, almost 9th minute of the game. Very different to what we saw in game number 1 and game number 2, where Evos Legends were able to have that control. With Watt dishing out that damage, like you mentioned, with that power spike that he already hit, and the fact that he's been able to dodge so well the skills being thrown at him with the quantum charge, I think DEWA United might have a better mid-game power spike up until this point because of this small lead.
Mid-game power spike is where the strength lies in. I would have actually expected DEWA to have a little bit more to say in the early game as well with the neutral objectives. But then again, yeah, Sutsujin's kind of a god with that red tree. So maybe that's why they weren't able to mount up this gold lead early on, and that's why Evos got it. But yeah, this is one of the reasons that I said that, you know, DEWA has a bit of an advantage. The winning lanes are crucial to getting an advantage, and now they're able to utilize the Lord really well, actually. Tier 2 down below taken down. They have a slow push building up in the top lane too. So should be a free turret just with the minions. And then they can just clear out this mid wave with Evos rotating down below to get this mid turret. Maybe the cheeky pick? Nope.
What do you think about that DHS being built by Watt?
Brilliant move. So usually after the Hunter Strike, Oh, sorry, not 100%. After the Heptaseas into the Malefic Roar, you want to go for the BOD, but in this scenario, Sutsujin and Fluffy are the ones who have a big lead. So if you're able to go and melt them down with the DHS, they won't have a frontliner to facilitate Doma in the back.
Let's see if it works out. That Feather Airstrike was already dealing quite an amount of damage onto Doma in the back line. So that's definitely something that they do want to work around. Lanaya going to be able to steal that buff away as well from Evos Legends. And it looks like, I think DEWA United, they want to play this patiently. They want to look for the proper opening unless Dixon finds a proper pick here.
See, orange buff taken away. Lanaya with the retray. Evos Legends now 3,000 gold lead almost. Wow, DEWA United, they are making the White Tigers turtle in their base.
But they still have to be careful, right? Because technically Evos Legends, they do still have a lot to say when it comes down to the late game. We're still waiting on Beatrix.
And we're waiting a long time, Eterna. This power spike for Doma, I honestly feel like in the 10th minute, in the 11th minute, it should have hit. But again, I would have to say it's due to that Fury Hammer. It's... Well, not fully because of Fury Hammer. Obviously, Doma is also getting suffocated right now. He's not really given a lot of space to farm. But the Fury Hammer delayed the BOD. And now, only now, do we see the Malefic Roar. See, a lot of people just ignore the Fury Hammer now because you rush the BOD into the Malefic Roar. So you already have a lot of penetration with the Malefic Roar. So you don't need the Fury Hammer usually as compared to back then where everybody rushed Fury Hammer first. Now he has the Fury Hammer and the Malefic. So technically, he'll have more power. And this is truly the power spike. But unfortunately for him, when he has two items, what's building his fourth? If he gets this Wind of Nature now, then I honestly don't even feel like Fluffy can threaten the back.
Oh, the conceal play as
Wow.
well. Good catch in the backside and say goodbye to Doma. Sutsujin now in the front, taking damage, gets taken down as well as Fluffy, with the help of Hardguard here, will not be able to find a play as he is ganged by 5 members. He will survive though, and that's just 3 members of Evos Legends left standing.
We're talking so hard about power spikes being hit, but if you're not even there, if you're not even present in these team fights, all that is thrown out the window. It does not matter. Watt has been treading this so well. Look at this!
Oh, the flicker play does not connect. Van Strong survives. But DEWA United, they will clear the Lord and maybe take a turret. But it seems like the defense is already there for Evos Legends.
Watt is so good. He's so good on the Brody. He's dodging every single ability away. Like he knows that it's gonna hit, like he knows exactly where it's gonna hit, and he's dodging perfectly in the right direction every single time. I don't know how this man has it in him.
Ah, the mechanics, man. He's been here since Season 1. He's a veteran. He isn't a new player. He doesn't have the young gun mechanics, but it just shows you that the experienced players can have the same level of mechanics. I think Benny also showed that at M4. But you can see the items, man. It goes way beyond just positioning and mechanics. That DHS was so genius.
Yep, face through it now. Left standing is in the top side. Evos Legends, they need to clear this Lord. Oh, Feather Airstrike. Almost chunks Van Strong down, but it seems like now Evos Legends can focus on clearing the minions. Mid lane will crash first. What will DEWA United do? They're banking on Chaco getting a hook. They got it with the flicker as well. Suppression connects, and Sutsujin will fall. Fluffy, though, will distract as well as the side of Krite. But it seems like the damage won't be enough. Oh, that's a blunder. Krite gets taken out. Van Strong gets taken out. What, though, will fall. But it seems like with Doma alone, DEWA United looks to crack the base. Doma, can he make the play here? 17 seconds on Sutsujin, but it seems like the firepower will be more than enough. DEWA United finds the win against the White Tigers.
The gods a smile over DEWA United today. Not be able to win a victory against Evos Legends so far. They are still able to win. They are rewriting history. A 2-1 victory, sending